If you are a home care agency owner trying to figure out whether to hire a recruiting VA or a scheduling VA first, this video is going to give you a clear framework for making that decision. Because these are two different roles, solving two different problems, and hiring the wrong one first is going to leave your biggest pain point unaddressed. A recruiter VA keeps your caregiver pipeline full. A scheduler VA keeps your daily schedule running. But depending on where your agency is right now, one of them matters significantly more than the other, and that is the one you hire first. I'm Lauren from ClearDesk. We place both roles with home care agencies across the US, and this is one of the most common questions I get from agency owners who are ready to delegate but are not sure where to start. Let me give you the honest answer. Let me start by defining what each role actually does, because understanding the distinction is the foundation of making the right choice. A scheduling VA owns your daily operations. They log into Access Care or WellSky every morning, review the full schedule, handle caregiver callouts, fill coverage gaps, monitor EVV data, confirm visits, and send the owner a daily recap. Their job is to make sure that every shift that is supposed to happen happens. They are reactive by nature because scheduling requires real-time response to what is happening right now. A recruiter VA owns your caregiver pipeline. They post job listings consistently, screen applications, verify credentials, schedule interviews, and manage onboarding documentation for new hires. Their job is to make sure there are always qualified candidates coming into your agency before you are desperate for them. They are proactive by nature because recruiting requires building for next month, not just responding to today. Those two mindsets, reactive and proactive, are genuinely different, and that is why mixing them in one role dilutes both. Now, let me give you the framework for deciding which one you need first. Hire a scheduling VA first if your daily operations are the primary source of your pain. Specifically, if you are the one handling callouts yourself, if coverage gaps are a daily problem, if you are spending more than 2 hours a day inside your scheduling software managing the live schedule, or if you have been pulled away from strategic work because the schedule constantly needs your attention, the scheduling VA is your first hire. The schedule is the heartbeat of your agency. If it is not running smoothly, everything else suffers. Clients do not get care, caregivers do not feel supported, and you cannot focus on anything that grows the business. Hire a recruiter VA first if your staffing levels are the primary source of your pain. Specifically, if you are consistently short-staffed, if you are turning down new clients because you do not have enough caregivers to cover them, if your turnover is so high that you are always in crisis recruitment mode, or if your pipeline has run completely dry and you are scrambling to fill open positions, the recruiter VA is your first hire. You can have the best scheduler in the world, but if there are not enough caregivers in your roster to fill the schedule, scheduling problems are just a symptom of a pipeline problem. Now, here is the nuance that most people miss. If both problems exist at the same time, and for many agency owners they do, the question is which one is more acute right now? A scheduling problem that is causing missed visits and client attrition is more immediately damaging than a thin pipeline that has not yet caused a crisis. A pipeline problem that is actively causing you to turn down new clients is more immediately limiting to your growth than a scheduling function that is running but could be running better. Be honest about which problem is costing you more right now. That is the one you fix first. There is also a sequencing logic worth understanding. If you hire a scheduling VA first and they successfully stabilize your daily operations, you will have more time and mental bandwidth to think about growth. And growth in home care requires a full caregiver pipeline, so many of our clients hire a scheduling VA first, stabilize operations, and then bring on a recruiting VA 3 to 6 months later to fuel the census growth they now have capacity to pursue. If you hire a recruiter VA first and they successfully fill your pipeline, You will have more caregivers, but potentially still be managing the schedule yourself. The pipeline, without the operational infrastructure to manage it, creates a different kind of chaos. So sequencing matters. One of our clients, a home care agency owner managing about 25 caregivers, came to us convinced she needed a recruiter first because her turnover was high. After talking through her situation, it became clear that her scheduling function was the more acute problem. She was spending 3 hours a day on scheduling herself, and coverage gaps were causing client complaints. She hired a scheduling VA first, stabilized operations within 30 days, and brought on a recruiter VA 4 months later. Within 6 months of having both roles filled, she had grown her census by 8 clients because she finally had the operational capacity and the caregiver pipeline to support growth. At ClearDesk, we place both scheduling VAs and recruiting VAs specifically trained for home care. Our acceptance rate is less than 0.5%. Our client satisfaction rate is 4.9 out of 5 across more than 2,000 business owners. No contract, month-to-month, 7-day money-back guarantee. If you want to talk through which role makes sense for your agency right now, book a call with our team at the link in the description. Thank you.